So let's see. Let's start with Service Fabric and see if we have something. Share my screen. Cool. So we have an update with the Travis CI credits. Chris Clark reached out to support and they told him that it's a manual process for OSS credits. So for now, we'll just keep sending the emails. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'll follow up to see if there's something else.
Yeah, I think it's I think that the credits that we have is enough for a month. So yeah, monthly once sending a mail is okay, I believe, for me. No.
Okay. Yeah, they said you can message when they begin to run low. So maybe you don't have to wait until your bill starts failing to send them email.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Then let's see what we have here. We don't really have anything in the inbox for issues. Everything is waiting for changes or pending review. This one that is pending review.
This one,
okay.
I wanted more clarity. I think so. Waiting for response from the author.
Okay, sounds good. And the rest of the stuff is open for contribution, so we'll just leave it there.
Yeah.
PRs, we have all the bumps.
We have so many bumps this time. Yes, we will tackle these.
Are you thinking of adding bumping this more regularly in the future so they don't queue up, or?
Yeah. Now we use Kubernetes client and our UTs are failing with the bump. So we need to fix that before approving the bump. So we need to spend some time there. So we just kept it. But I think after we do the fix, then the bump, if the test should pass, then it will be easier. We can just check the bump and then approve.
Okay. And there are a few PRs that are not bumps and haven't been merged. Is there any reason?
This was a documentation PR. I think it's safe to merge. Okay, PR 1665. Yes, I think it's safe to merge. I can check this and merge maybe. And I think I am the author, so I will ask my colleagues maybe to.
Okay, yeah, there are some. There seem to be all internal. Yeah, it's right, not from the community. It's just standing.
The 361, we have a problem there because the contributor is not hasn't signed CLA.
Yeah, and still not replying, right? We message. Yeah, think we should probably just close it.
Yeah, I think we can close it. It's been some time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Do you want to do that later or should I?
I can do that later.
Okay.
1, 3, 3, 4. Yeah, already assigned to me. Yeah, like
Yes, that's fine to you. Cool. Then issues, we said there was nothing. Cool. And did anything change in your roadmap? Remember, we have to try to keep that updated.
nothing yet. So we are still working on those. So we had some issues while pumping the libraries. So we are working on fixing those.
Okay, so it's still security and stability. And it's
Yeah.
these things that you have more or less stated here. Cool. Okay, other than that, I think it's safe to say that nobody else will join now, but there are a couple of things I would need help with. So on one side, the automation around repositories and groups is starting to get better. And at this point, just for consistency, we are going to remove all the teams that are not standard, in the sense that the teams that are in the that get access to the repo have to have a certain name, and then the members can only be approvers or working group leaders or members of the foundation, and that's specified in the site. We had talked about this before, and now we are removing the non-standard teams because we moved so recently to the Foundry org. We did the cleanup for this before, so this
Okay.
point doesn't affect service fabric. It does affect volume services. Have to ping them about it. But and the other bit of things that we're trying to standardize is bots. And I don't remember exactly. They're trying to gather information of how the different working groups, projects, or areas make uses of bots to see which ones, how we can specify what bots get access and what kind of access they get and all that. So I don't remember exactly Service Fabric if you use something other than the CF bot, the CF Git bot. I don't think you use anything else, right?
No, we use Travis AI app. So I think only the CF Gitbot is the only board that we use.
Okay. So that will be fine. For other teams, we do need to get information on how bots are used, what kind of actions they use for the bots, where the credentials are stored, so to know who has access to that and how secure it is. Cool.
So in the similar lines, I would like to know what. So in our CI/CD, we now use our members' GitHub tokens. So do you prefer having a bot there to so when we have our automation where we create our Helm charts and create a PR using the Helm charts, using the scripts, automation scripts.
Yeah.
But there To create the PR, we use our own GitHub account tokens,
So a
uh,
personal token,
personal tokens.
or is that like one of those deployment tokens or something like that?
We
Yeah,
use
it's.
personal tokens.
Mm-hmm.
So is it? Do we need? Will it be better to use a bot there? Bot create a bot service user or something kind of.
The advantage of having a bot is that then it's not
Mm.
tied to any individual, right? And it can be uh, used like for your team. It can be used whenever a member leaves. You still have the bot there. I
Yes,
I don't know if how the token works. Do you?
a token will be gone when member leaves. Uh,
Yes, of course, but you commit the token into a repository. Where is the token stored?
Mostly in Jenkins, we will store the token in the Jenkins uh, credentials as a Jenkins credential. So it will be safe in the Jenkins, but
Yeah.
when the when the contributor leaves, I think maybe his access will be revoked. That is a problem. I think then we need to slowly move to some bot account, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Then I think we can. Maybe we also need one bot, or bot or service account. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the options are for that. Definitely, we use bots for
Yeah.
all of that. So, but I don't know if there
Okay.
are other solutions. Um, cool. I would just. Nice. Thank you for that. Yes, and that's all the news we have. The other piece of news is that there was a release of the OSP API 217 with changes that had been queued there for ages. Like binding rotation and some minor changes to improvements to some responses and documentation mostly. And I don't have anything else. Anu, do you have anything else? Ram, anything that you want to share?
Mm, Uh, I think that's all. Nothing new from our side as well.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to reiterate Cloud Foundry Day.
Mm.
So CFPs are open until the end of August. It's always a challenge getting people to submit stuff in August because of the vacations and you have to work around people's schedules and things. Um, there's definitely a lot of interest in the whole concept of services in general, specifically anything having to do with USB API, cloud service brokers, service fabric, or any of these other things.
Mhm.
So obviously, we're looking to the folks that are active contributors here to present some of their latest in terms of whether it's new things that they've checked in or if there is new things on the roadmap that are worth sharing with the larger community. So anything is good in terms of a CFP submission. So I'm just really looking forward to seeing a few talks, at least one talk related to the services API, right? So representation obviously is important, and more than that, I think it's an interesting area. This one, which cuts across what we've been doing with Cloud Foundry all these years and what we are going to be doing in future and what is happening with a lot of other projects simultaneously too. So it's
Mhm.
not just Cloud Foundry that's consuming service brokers. There's obviously others who are doing it as well. So yeah, please keep that in mind. Have to submit anything of your own, or get other folks who might be on your team to make some submissions. It would be really good to have something on stage.
Mhm. Okay.
This is the Cloud Foundry Day during the KubeCon that happens in Detroit at the end of October.
That's
And it can be attended in person or virtually as well. I don't know
There
the
is a
present.
virtual component too. The thing is, you have to be registered for KubeCon in order to be able to um, attend Cloud Foundry Day,
Mhm.
whether it's virtual or um, in person.
Okay. And in Service Fabric, we have a component called interoperator that works in Kubernetes. So there has to be some relation with Kubernetes in the CF Day, or is it?
So I think KubeCon looks for a heavy Kubernetes flavor. Cloud Foundry Day is about Cloud Foundry, so we're not limiting ourselves to Cloud Foundry components that are related to Kubernetes. But as long as it is in the CF ecosystem, we're happy to have a talk there.
Okay. So the interoperator component, it runs on Kubernetes, but make use of OSB APIs.
Okay.
So it's a small subset of Service Fabric. That's also
Okay.
it.
Okay.
It would be a really good fit for a talk, Anu.
Okay.
You can, if you can.
Yeah, then we will. I think I will check with other members and we'll try to do something about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So proposals are open until the end of August.
Yes. I think the 28th, if I'm not wrong.
28.
Okay, so you have to hurry to at least submit the proposal. Cool. If there's nothing else, then we can call it and get some time back.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you, Marcela.
Great. Nice seeing you. Bye.
Nice seeing you.
Have a
Thank you,
nice
Ram.
weekend.
Nice weekend too, both of
Bye,
you.
folks. Yeah. Bye-bye.